Every 34 minutes, Make-A-Wish grants a wish to a child with a life-threatening medical condition.
Make-A-Wish North Dakota President and CEO Billy Joy Zielinski is here to tell us about how granting a wish helps children feel stronger, more energetic, more willing, and able to battle their condition. So great to have you here, and thank you for all the great things that you do.
Good morning, and thanks for having me. I'm glad to be here.
So did you guys, maybe I'm conflating these, but did you guys help Addie with her trip? Does that ring a bell?
Yeah, absolutely. We've
that's how that'll happen.
over 800 wishes in North Dakota since our inception.
Wow.
So let's talk first about how you guys choose those children to grant wishes for.
Absolutely. So we work with medical professionals to determine medical eligibility. So as you mentioned, Chris, it's life-threatening. That means that the condition is either progressive, degenerative, or malignant and putting the child's life in jeopardy. A Make-A-Wish experience isn't necessarily a last wish. Sometimes we do lose children, but oftentimes our kiddos go on to live long and full lives. And so at the time of referral, they need to be older than 2.5 and younger than 18 and have a condition, like I said, life-threatening condition, and have not had a wish from another wish-granting organization. And we are on track to grant 46 wishes this year.
Holy buckets.
Wow. So 600 already that you've granted. Any stories that just really jump out to you that you want to share?
Well, I had sent some pictures of Julia Lee from Grand Forks, and it's great that in 2013, she went to Disney World. And in fact, though, not only Disney World was amazing for her, but she stayed at Give Kids the World, and you're able to have ice cream at any time of the day, and that was one of her favorite parts. But because of that experience, she actually is giving back, and she has held a lemonade stand for us, and the proceeds benefiting Make-A-Wish. And so she's giving back in that very meaningful way.
Wow.
And I think that's something that you guys see a lot is once people or families get involved, have that wish granted, they can't help but want to pay it forward for other families to enjoy that time with their kids too.
Yeah, and we don't expect that, obviously. Once the wish is granted, we want them to enjoy and create those memories, and we are very family focused. It is the child's one true wish, but we really do include the whole family in the whole wish experience, because sometimes siblings, if there are siblings involved, they can be sidelined when you're focusing on a child with a critical illness.
So you mentioned doctors are how you find the people that you grant the wishes for. Does the family sort of work with that doc to go, hey, these are some things we'd like to grant our son or daughter? How does that process work? Yeah,
so there are four referral sources that can refer to us. So a medical professional, not a nurse, a doc, a social worker, school nurse, a parent or a legal guardian, a family member who may have enough information about the child, or the wish child, him or herself. And once they are referred to us, then we work with that treating physician to determine eligibility. And then some volunteers get the fun job of sitting down with the child and discovering that one true wish.
I love too, it's kind of a different thing for each child. You know, sometimes they ask to be Santa Claus for the day. Sometimes they're taking trips to Hawaii and jetting off there. And I mean, it just all kind of differs on what they would want to do.
Yes, every wish is unique. And we try to make it magical and heartfelt. And I just love the stories that we hear from our wish children and their families after the fact.
Oh, it's got to be just so heartwarming to do what you do.
It's very rewarding. I feel very privileged to be able to have families welcome us into their lives at pretty vulnerable times.
So if people, I mean, because what a great opportunity to watch, young kids have their dreams come true. So if you want to maybe volunteer, do you accept volunteers? How does that work?
Absolutely. We couldn't deliver our mission without volunteers. So we depend on about 150 volunteers across the state of North Dakota. And so you can go to our website, northdakota.wish.org, and you can also, there are different ways that I'd like to talk about youth getting involved and giving back to kids who may have classmates who have had a wish or have a condition, and there are many different ways for kids too to get involved and give back in that way.
So it's more than just a lemonade stand that they can set up to help out.
Absolutely. There are some who do complete wish weeks in their schools, and they do a basketball tournament or a talent show. something to create awareness, and they usually have a wish child share their story and the impact of the wish. And it really makes a difference. I think that doing good really creates a foundation for getting that in return.
Wow.
That's awesome. So how do people get a hold of you?
Well, like I said, you can go to our website or call us at 701-280-9474. Follow us on social media, but we welcome anyone who wants to be a part of transforming lives one wish at a time.
Yeah, and 46 for this year, that's a high number
amazing.
of wishes that you guys are able to grant, and it's because of people who are donating their
Maybe
time
you
and
could
their
be
money.
a chaperone on some of the trips, Larson.
You know, if I need someone to go to Hawaii, but that's what's fun is it's something different for each kid.
Oh,
So
it's
you might be
great.
fishing with them one time, or maybe
Yeah.
going to Disney World, or
having an art show. We have an art show, a child who wants to be an artist and have her own art show next Saturday.
Good for her. So
where's
how
she going to
can people-
hold?
Yeah,
where's she holding it? Where
It's
can we buy art?
at the Apt. I don't have the exact address, but it's at Apt next Saturday from I think it's 6 o'clock, and the show will be up. Her art will be up on display
so
for the
great.
month after.
Wow.
So, working with the Arts Partnership on that project.
That is
That's
awesome.
cool.
Yeah.
Keep up the great work. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, stay with us. We're going to wrap things up right after this.